What's shaking, Rams? Today I am here at the Magic Rat with Amanda. We're going to be creating some new cocktails and she's going to be showing me everything she knows.
Magic Rat is a Bruce Springsteen kind of theme bar. So both Jungle Land and Brilliant Disguise are kind of the names of some of his songs. It makes us super unique. We don't just do mixers or beers, we serve specialty cocktails throughout all of our shows no matter how busy we are. We're gonna start with the Jungle Land here.
Okay, what do we start with?
So we'll start here with our Bacardi. Gonna do 1.5 ounces of rum. And the Jungle Land is pretty much a riff of the Jungle Bird, which is a tiki style drink. Tiki kind of meaning exotic fruit juices with a lighter dark rum. In this case, we're gonna use a light rum.
Awesome.
So we'll go ahead and put that in this tall tin right here.
Okay.
Perfect. So we're gonna do 3/4 ounces of the pineapple syrup, this kind of being the exotic fruit for our tiki style drink.
Ooh, I love it.
Then with that, we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Campari. So Campari is gonna be an Italian liqueur. It is a little bit bitter, but it's gonna help us kind of cut through that really super sweet pineapple syrup because it is very sweet. So we're gonna do 3/4 ounces of lime juice, and this is just gonna kind of bring some brightness to the drink. We've got sweet, we've got bitter. Take a scoop of ice, put those guys together, and give it a good 20 shakes or so.
Okay.
And then to pour it out, we're not gonna dump the ice in. We're actually just gonna take this top off here and strain it into the pint glass. We're just gonna go ahead, pour that guy in there. And now in this case, we're gonna kind of layer it a little bit. It's gonna give it kind of a nicer presentation. So we will take a somewhat hefty scoop of ice and put that in there. And unlike most drinks, we're not topping it with ginger beer or bubbles. We're actually gonna top this one with an IPA. This adds an awesome layer of just like texture, a little more flavor, and you can kind of see how that color just kind of really layers it out and makes it look a little bit unique. Grab one of those guys, put that on there.
How does the beer mix with the hard liquor? I've never had a drink that does that.
I think it just kind of takes, you know, kind of a regular drink, such the tiki style drink, and just kind of heightens it. It brings that bubbles without having to add champagne, without having to add ginger beer. So you're not sweetening it up too much. You're not making it too bitter. You're kind of keeping that balance when you add the beer.
I think I need to try it.
I most definitely think you need to try it.
All right. Do you recommend mixing it? Do you squeeze the lime in? How do I drink this
I would
correctly?
say just start from the bottom and lift the straw up in this case. But you could totally mix it, but then we're gonna lose our layers a little bit.
Yeah, we don't want to lose the layers.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would never think to mix rum and Campari and pineapple and lime and then top it with beer, but it actually turns out to be a really, really interesting kind of drink.
Wow. Can I say I'm a beer girl now? This is great. So we just finished the Jungle Land cocktail, and I heard this next one is your favorite one, so I'm intrigued.
So we're gonna do kind of a spin off of a Paloma, which is a tequila drink with grapefruit and lime, but we're gonna pizzazz this one up and kind of turn it into a little bit of a spicy margarita. Hence, we have a tahini and salt rim kind of started for ya, and now we can get to making the good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start with 1.5 ounces of that silver tequila. In this case, we're gonna use Exotico. The cool thing about tequila is it actually takes 7 years, give or take, for that agave plant to mature. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of this Ancho Reyes liqueur. So this is gonna be kind of a chili liqueur. It's very sweet, but it's also partially what's gonna give this drink a little bit of a kick. And then we're gonna do a full ounce of the lime juice here. The fun part here is gonna be the habanero bitters. Bitters in general are kind of gonna be like the salt and pepper of your drink. We'll
Now
ice
what?
it, shake it. And kind of same with the other, we're just gonna give it a nice 20 shakes.
I wasn't counting. 20.
Which is perfect
Oh, no.
because even if you weren't counting, you can kind of see how that condensation built even if you start losing count.
Oh no.
I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we'll go ahead and strain that into there.
Awesome. Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah, it is. It's very aromatic for sure. And then we'll go ahead and add some ice. And then we have our grapefruit Doritos. This is kind of where that Paloma part comes in. And this is gonna really brighten it up. And then we'll go ahead and garnish it with a lime and give it a good taste.
Okay. Can definitely taste all of the lime, the tequila, all of those habanero flavors are coming out. So it's really good. And it's not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. I was a little
Pretty
nervous.
well balanced. It's
yeah.
pretty well balanced.
Well, it was so much fun cooking up these crazy cocktails with you, but I think it's time to send it back to you guys in the studio.